So welcome. This is the first part of my backsplash in my kitchen. This is my own kitchen. So I've made a decision, and I'm going to be making something for this kitchen. I thought it'd be great to actually document this, just in case you're thinking of doing something similar in your own environment. So here is a sketch, a very, very rough sketch of what I'm going to be creating into that space. So I love elephants. I was originally going to do a flower design and just sort of keep it generic, but I thought, you know what, no, go for what you really want. So I decided to go with this elephant, cute little elephant, and then the background is going to be quite simple with just some trees, as you can see. I'm just outlining here, the sun in the background. He's going to be walking on some hills, and there's also going to be a water element at the bottom. So that's basically it. So it's just going to be a very simple, she says, drawing and a very simple project. And yeah, let's see how we go. I've got some ideas in mind already about how I want to fill the spaces, how I want it to flow, the directions, and so on and so forth. So you'll see later on as we get going if that pans out well, or if I have to go back to the drawing board. We'll see what happens. So here I'm just getting ready to do my method, which is going to be the double direct method. There's several different methods of creating mosaics. So this one is quite popular if you're going to be using your mosaic and putting it up on the wall, or could be on the floor as well, or on the ceiling. And so basically it's your drawing, then some cellophane on top, and then your mesh on top of that. And the reason why we put the cellophane underneath is because when I'm sticking the tiles with the glue, it won't stick to the paper. And here I am thinking about the colours, different types of glass. I love that mottled green one, and I'm probably going to use that in the tree area. Thinking about that possibly for the sky or for the sea, not really sure yet, but I'm just kind of playing with ideas at this point and laying pieces down to see how they fit and flow and how I feel about them. I've got the black in the elephant there, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to use those tiles yet. I think I like these blue ones, and I've got an idea of how I'm going to lay those in that section there. The black ones, not so sure. It looks very flat to me. Loving this green. I wish I knew where I'd got that from now, because I'd like to get some more of that. But yeah, and the sun goes without saying. Beautiful orange colour glass there that I'm probably going to use, and maybe a little bit of that yellow. I'm not too sure yet. I've got a couple of ideas of how I want to fill the sun space, but we'll see what happens. As you can see, I ditched the black matte tiles and went for these gorgeous shiny ones. I found them in my stash and I thought, oh, let's see if these will work, and they did. I'm so glad that I chose these, because I really love the reflections, and I think it's going to be really, really beautiful once it's all finished. I'm just showing you now how I am cutting my tree shapes using this lovely mottled green glass. Gosh, try saying that in a hurry, good gracious. So I basically cut into strips and then cut them into smaller strips, and then I start to shape the edges, and just random different shapes, but more elongated than square, and just little bits, trying to get some like a really tree or like a bush like. I don't know how to describe it, but you get the idea when you see it a little bit later on. So here we have the part finished result. So I'm still playing around with positioning, but you get the idea of where I'm going with this. I've used the two different types of greens, and I'm really loving the effect. Well, that brings me to the end of this particular video, so please stay tuned for the next one. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.